SoloTravelAdventures. Hopefully you guys caught last night's video. That was an absolutely fantastic experience. A few of us actually split off afterwards and took a minivan as well. Now I've done minivans in the past on my own travels, but this was the first for my parents, so they really enjoyed it. That is Disney's private Lyft service, so if you can't make a bus, or the bus is taking too long or something like that, you have options. They are driven by cast members, which is a huge plus. They're knowledgeable about the property, and they're just so much better at customer service than some of these fly-by-night type operations. So today is going to be a raining day at Animal Kingdom. This is our last day in the parks, unfortunately. So some of the footage might be shot on cell phone, but we'll try to get everything all taken care of and still have some fun in the rain. Stay tuned. Good morning from Animal Kingdom, everybody. Behind me is the waterway around Discovery Island. Now, when Animal Kingdom first opened, the first couple months that they were open, there was actually a boat ride on this waterway. You could take a cruise around Animal Kingdom. That was closed down. However, the docks are still in place. Most of them have been converted into things like character meet and greets and the like. So, fun little fact there for you. The waterway has not been used for guest purposes since about 1998. All right, folks, here's a little morning secret for you. Not so secret anymore, apparently. Right in Harambe, there is a coffee shop and pastry shop just to the right of Dawa Bar, where you can pick up some pastries, coffee, and stuff to start your morning. One of the few places in Animal Kingdom that will sell breakfast food. So I was able to get in there just before the rush, get a nice pastry and a hot chocolate for this rainy, kind of chilly morning. I'm going to show you guys the back way into Pandora. Basically, the signs will throw you in one entrance, but there is definitely another entrance that you can take. It's usually not used as an entrance, it's typically used as an exit. But if you walk through Harambe in Africa, look for the signs for Festival of the Lion King. Of course, Festival of the Lion King is the musical acrobatic act that everybody loves to come see, and I have a habit of falling asleep during. So past Lion King here, you're gonna see a building for the restrooms. It's a little white building off in the corner. Actually, not a white building, a brown building with a white back on it. And you're just gonna pass right by the right side of that. Path's gonna take you to a bridge. Follow the bridge, you're gonna end up in the Valley of Moara, right in Pandora. So I'm gonna flip the camera around here, and we'll take the back way into Pandora. I have to say, this might be the only Disney land that looks just absolutely majestic in the rain. Let me flip around here. Alright, so I just learned something else that you might like to know. Satula Canteen right here behind me in Pandora, they're running heaters in cold, rainy weather under that awning. They don't serve breakfast, but of course the seating area outside is open, and they have heaters up in the ceiling. So if you're a little chilly, maybe a little wet and need to dry off, it might be a good spot to stop. Alright, I am now standing under the floating mountains here in Pandora. Now these are kind of an engineering marvel. Of course, in the movie Avatar, they go to the floating mountains for many of the final scenes of the movie. And of course, that's something of the interplanetary bit of the movie is this mystical floating mountain area of the planet. And these ones right up here, the man-made ones, were actually featured in the latest episode of Imagineering on Disney Plus. And how they did that, of course, the land of Pandora here at Disney's Animal Kingdom took about 7 years to build. Each one of those vine structures linking those mountains is actually a giant steel I-beam decorated to look like a vine. They are curved in all sorts of different shapes and directions, so it's quite impressive to see this. It looks pretty awesome for a kid, still has a little bit of the mystery, and of course as an adult, looking at it from an engineering standpoint, it's still a mystery, because no other structure that I am aware of in the world has ever been built like this. Alright, so we just finished with Pandora this morning. Everybody's here. We did try to take one of the little ones on Flight of Passage, and he was tall enough. I thought he would enjoy it, but he really did not like the link chair that you have to sit in. So set expectations. If that's something you'd like to do with your kids, there is a sample link chair out by the entrance to the ride. Sit in it, put the back support up, and make sure they're comfortable.
Stop walking like animals. No, you don't walk. Back there and do it. Chase daddy, chase daddy.
They are the smallest of the rhino species. They're also some pretty solitary animals, unlike their other rhino counterparts, which are very social. Now, unfortunately for the black rhino, they're number 3. Now, for hippos, they do spend most of their time in the water because they have very
Nandapur Avian Sanctuary all on your own.
I did?
Look at that right there. Yeah, we have tons of birds around here. This little guy's called a silver gull. They're kind of just like Australia. Yeah, he's up in Dada Ibis. They're found in Africa. Okay, that guy back there in the back, well, this guy is called a roseate spoonbill. Yeah, look how cute he is, right?
Alright, so we're back on the big camera. Things have dried out a little. We went and saw Up, a great bird adventure with the kids. The kids loved it. I liked seeing that show shortly after it opened when I last came. Super cute show, and I think even any adult would enjoy it too. So kids liked that. Right now they're in line for to meet Doug and Russell, and then we're gonna go on It's Tough to Be a Bug, which is a kind of a 4D experience. Kids are probably gonna go back to the hotel and just chill out for the night. Tonight's our last night here at Disney. I'm probably going to go back and regroup and possibly head back out. We'll see how that turns out, depending on what the wait times are in the parks and things like that. I do have the option of going back out. But we basically spent 2 days in every single park. Aside from the water parks, of course, they're closed for refurbishment right now. So we'll see what the day brings. Good morning, guys, from the Skyliner. Sorry I didn't close out last night. We were all pretty wiped out. As I said, yesterday was our last day in the parks. Today we're packing up, heading out, actually before noon. It's been a long 10 days. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I know I have. But yeah, back to reality for a little bit. But there will be more adventures soon. Have a good one, guys.